VentureMap Elite community, welcome to the Q4 update video. This one's going to be really short. I actually recorded a long form update video. If you're interested in getting all the details, I dropped it on YouTube and in the VentureMap group. The too long didn't watch version is that we've had 3 Skool communities over the last year. Just due to the platform limitations, we didn't have the ability to have multiple tiers in a single group. So we had a free group, we had our elite group, which is what we're in now, which is our $100 a month. And then we had our operator tier at $1,000 a month. We've consolidated all of those down to our VentureMap community. So our elite, which is now pro, they fixed the names. So we're just going to go with pro and then VIP. That's what it's basically structured as now. Free $100 and $1,000. We're probably going to run with that for a little while. We may modify pricing and scope of work or offer, but that's basically what's happening there. So everything VentureMap is going to be centralized in the VentureMap community. VentureMap Elite is being sunsetted. That doesn't mean what we've done here is going away. All of that's going to be tracked over in the VentureMap group, and you don't have to do anything to change that. You can just stay exactly as you are. In fact, you're going to get access to a whole bunch of new stuff just by virtue of being here from the beginning. You're going to be grandfathered in. So it's cool for you. You get everything that you've had and a bunch of new stuff that we're going to build. All right. So what are we going to build? This entire group is going to change. It's going to be completely rebranded. And I don't know if I want to talk about the branding right now. As an artist, as a creative, I feel like it's still coming to life, but I'll share just maybe one or two quick things. And I've dripped some of this out over the months. We landed on the name. I've had a good sense for the direction I wanted to take it for a long time. At a values and a purpose level, at a brand identity level. It's been stable for the most part for a long time. So that's how I know if that basis is there, that I'm pretty confident in it. The business model has been evolving as they always do, but for the most part, it's like a subscription-based creative studio. And I'll show you just a few rough cuts. So this is the main view. I landed on this. A part of me really wants to go in this direction. I think it's like something's cool about this direction. But after thinking it through and playing on, this is actually one of my original concepts. And I just love it. The name is Anothr. And the big idea is in business, there's always another post required. There's always another piece of content. We always need another lead. We need another sale. We need another hire. Right? We always need another. Business is an infinite game, as Simon Sinek says. And Anothr.ai is all about enabling that endless pursuit and growth. It's about providing operational leverage to our founders. And it's going to harness in the totality of my learnings and of our research and development over the last decade to a group of solopreneurs who share our vision about the potential of self-optimizing enterprises. This is all about AI automations. This is all about the creative elements for my work. So I am channeling in very specifically the strategic work that I do as an operations leader in VentureMap. That's the nervous system of the company, and the narrative, the storytelling, the creative, the brand identity, and the AI automations work. That's all going to proliferate here. That's the big idea. I landed on this because I know we got to lead with the aspirational stuff, but I got to tell you, this whole PSYOP, dark lab approach. Okay, now that I'm geeking out, I'll just show you real quick. Okay, so this is, kind of the vibe. And as I'm playing, just exploring some roughs, and I've been listening to Sean Ryan's short series on PSYOPs recently. I'm like, man, that is so cool. So I think I'll just do this as like a series, just a part series for myself, but show you a few that really stuck out. Like this stuck out a lot. I like that. I don't know if it really communicates what we're actually about. That's just more of a reflection of the world we're living in, than like the world we're trying to build and enable with Venture Map and Another. I think what it's going to be is Another is probably going to become its own separate endeavor, but it will probably be something like this for the foreseeable future by Venture Map. Uh, yeah, but what does that actually like result in, and how does it affect you? For a few people in the group, or the last people standing, as it were, got a chance to experience a bit of our content marketing capability set. And let's be realistic, there's only two people in the group that are actually engaging. The other people that are in the group that don't really engage are like operator tier clients, and a few people that have been in the group for half a year and have never logged in besides the first time. Weirdly enough, they're all churning out. We're consolidating them out. And, that's just how the game goes. You've done an aggressive expansion, found what works, got signal, consolidated in. But the heart and soul of Another is going to be built on this concept of a self-optimizing enterprise and helping deliver that to our members, to our founders. If you know the concept of an org chart, you're very close to understanding the concept of functional areas. Functional area in a business can be thought of like content marketing, appointment setting or outbound cold email, paid advertising, funnel design and management, process development, project management, sales, customer success. These sorts of things are like functional areas that, just as examples, that we can block out and cross map. We can block out in our customer experience and cross map to roles on our org chart. Okay. And that's also how what we would cross map specific and operational processes too. So that's how that triangulation works. We're we've heat mapped into the most high value, high leverage functional area to begin the deployment of our capabilities into. And that is surprise content marketing. So the big idea is, what if you could just sit down for one podcast a month, 45 minutes for a well-researched, well-structured, fun, productive, energizing conversation. And that one conversation provides derivative works or content that's on brand, aligned with your tone of voice and supporting your monetization strategy. And you basically have content for the entire month from that effort across video shorts, written articles, polls, image posts, carousels, and more. That's the big idea. And it's actually possible. We have version one of our MVP here, this behemoth automation makes that possible. And the beauty is, you're not going to have to see a Miro board. You're not going to have to see this innate in template. You're not even going to have to see Trello anymore. All you have to see is come to the table for a video and we'll record just like we're any other meeting. And then we'll go into our review system, which is basically like stacking up all the content like it's cards. And then you will just swipe left or right for the ones you approve, the ones you reject. And if you want to revise, you can just hold it down, speak to it, prompt it, basically tell it what you wanted to change, and it'll fly off. That's it. Everything is automated from there. Very streamlined, very simple. And I'm pretty excited for next steps. So you will see the entire community change from a branding standpoint. It's not going to be called Venture Map Elite anymore. It's going to be called Anothr, and probably Anothr.ai. Again, if you want to listen to all the details, go ahead and jump into this YouTube video. You can find that in the main group now, Venture Map, right here, founder update. It's a long one. You can get a few good laughs of me getting smoked out by the fireplace a couple of times. And if you got questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I appreciate your investment in the community. for your time on station, for supporting this thing from the earliest of days. You are irreplaceable. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.